if you are the type you are comfortable, more relax. Okay, so watch this carefully. How do you know that you've met the right guy? The moment you meet the right guy for God and he's in love with you, for God so loved, and he does what? For God so loved, he did what? He gave. So the first thing you're going to be noticing is a natural, organic, authentic desire to give. So be hearing questions like, is there anything I can do? What's wrong with your car? Send it to me, can I fix it? I heard your phone the other day, what's happening? Can I help you fix it? Now, it's not about whether he earns so much. It's not about whether he is rich. The proof of a real man is that he has a rich heart. This is how a man who has a rich heart talks when he doesn't have a rich hand. Marry a man with a rich heart, not a rich hand. If a man's hand is rich and his heart is poor, you will soon pay the consequence. You will suffer the consequence. So how do you know a rich guy who has a rich heart? You're going to be hearing, or a man who has a rich heart but doesn't have so much in his hand. You're going to hear, I understand your phone is having a problem right now. Please bear with me. Right now, I don't have so much. And I know it's really inconveniencing. Next month, I am trusting God I'll be able to get something and I'll fix the phone for you. Did you hear that? That's how to know a real guy. Now, why are we having problem with most men today? Most men, we are over-mothered and under-fathered. So most of our men don't even know what it means to be a man, because they've been over-feminized and under-masculinized. So the only thing you can use to show you are a man is shape, size, beards, and all of that. So the woman marries the beards and the shape and the size, and then she realizes there is not a man in the man. So all my sons in the Lord here, all of you the men, the proof that you have come and you are going to be mentored by me is that you are going to start ascending into the true definition of who a man is. A man is a giver. When a man finds who he loves, the proof of it is the proof that God demonstrated. For God so loved and God so gave. I'm not saying the man gives accidentally, sir. He so gives. And the nature of the giving of a true man who is in love is that you are willing to give your very best. Are you getting what I'm saying here? How do you now know a wife material? Like that brother said, how do you know a wife material? A wife material does not use her 10 fingers to eat. So even though the guy has so much to give, a real wife material says, sweetheart, thank you so very much. What you gave me yesterday is okay. By the way, how are you managing your money? Is that okay? We can't be spending everything. Huh? Okay, I think we should go to Hilton today to go and eat. And she's going to say to him, sweetheart, calm down. Let's go to Amala joint. We don't need to waste that money at the Hilton. Does it mean she doesn't want to enjoy? No, she understands the concept of pay now and play later, than play now and pay later. She can receive, and at the same time she can what? All women can receive through wives restrain. So how do you know your wife among the women? You can't know a wife by the one who receives, because all women do what? But real women have the capacity to what, sir? To say, listen. Yes, we have all the money, Pastor. Pastor Sunday will remember Callistus, one of our young men. 12 years ago, Callistus was going to get married in Abuja here. We were using our smaller church then. And he was getting married to a lady from Canada. We were told she was a millionaire. So we're waiting for a millionaire's wedding. So when they came, they said they wanted to see me. I said, yes, you're welcome. They said, Pastor, we only need 24 people at our wedding. I said, sorry, like 24 officials or... Said, no, sir, everybody that will be there should be 24 in number. You remember that wedding, sir? Owen House. Then on the wedding day, I said, let me come and see this mystery myself. We're there. They kept to the number. And when wedding finished, I thought there was going to be reception. They thank everybody for coming. Thank you all for coming. And then please, on your way going out, we have some stuff for you outside, out there. 24 packs of rice. And they bought it from Mr. Biggs. They are stupid, Abi. They are broke. Can I tell you who they are today? The man in question, your boy Callistus, our boy Callistus. Callistus is now the director of education. I won't mention the province, one of the provinces in Canada. This guy is a multi-millionaire, the wife a multi-millionaire. He was talking to me recently, he said, Daddy, we can't wait for you to come to Canada, we want to spoil you. And he called me and said, Daddy, I want to start a company in Nigeria, I want to start employing people. And we got one of our women in church, she's the director of his business for the whole of Nigeria now. How about those who did big wedding around this time? Who blocked the streets? Some are divorced. Some are living in a place outside Abuja towards Nasarawa around the boundary. Why are you here as a woman? We want to retrain you to be a wife. You are too much a girl. And the Bible says, he that finds a wife, not he that finds a girl. You are old in age, but still a girl in your thinking. You need to put aside girlish way of thinking, childish ways of thinking, and become a woman. Become a man. A real wife receives with generosity, with thanksgiving, with gratitude, but at the same time, she has the discipline to do what? To restrain. Marriage is not a place where you impress people in the beginning and you are depressed in the end. So one of the reasons why relationships fail is that you are just entering into a relationship with the guy. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you so very much. I learned you are a civil servant, eh? Yes, I'm a civil servant. I work with Ministry of Local Government Affairs, you know, so. Or ministry, pastor. Give me an example of ministries where there's no real progress. Yes, I work with Ministry of Agric. There's a lot of work going on there now. There's a lot of money there. So, Ministry of Culture and Tourism. There's no zoo. So imagine that this guy doesn't make more than he is. Because civil servants, how much is the salary of civil servant? Left to every civil servant salary, nobody will be prosperous. The real money in civil service comes from travels and other stuff. So imagine you are in a parastatal or ministry where there's no such activity. And this guy tells you, my normal income is about 110,000. And you're not saying, thank you so very much. As you're planning the wedding, you know, because a lot of my friends are going to come. I'm expecting at least about 1,000 people will come. Are you having a crusade? Is it a conference or a wedding? And you know, because of my father's status in society. So am I going to use my wedding to amplify your father's status? If your father wants to protect his status, he should invest into the wedding. Restrain. Restrain. But when the guy begins to notice, so because of my parents, you know, we have to do something very classy. Do you understand that? So I'm thinking that we're going to use the Hilton the banquet hall of the Hilton Hotel. And by the way, because you know at the Hilton, you don't cook. So we're going to pay them, and we're bringing 1,000 people. So the guy is seeing your mouth moving. And then the guy said, okay, so all this bill is for who? No, if you're not ready, then you now make such stupid statements like, see, if you're not ready for marriage, there's no point to. Then 2 weeks later, he's not picking your call. What is wrong with him? Pastor, pray for me. Pastor, pray. A witch has taken over. The witch didn't take him over. You drove him away. Foolishness. Foolishness. Start small and grow tall. Plan that you will have a wedding anniversary that can now be titled the wedding we never had. By that time, the marriage is already agidigbashos on the ground. One of the men in the United Kingdom, when himself and his wife started, they did their wedding in a very simple way. Few guests, and they paid whatever little they could do. And they told themselves, in our 10th year wedding anniversary, we will do what we couldn't do now. 10th year wedding anniversary, they blocked London. They took what the Queen uses in London, they paid for it. Because by this time, they are multi-millionaires in the United Kingdom. A true wife is a restrainer. We had a young couple come to visit us yesterday, and my wife was telling them about our early days, how I would go and do training, and when I come back, I would drop. From the beginning, we maintain financial transparency in the family, so no hiding of money. So I would drop the money I make on the table, and my wife will carry from the money, put like 2,000 or 3,000 inside my purse. She will take the one for the house, a little of it, and she will carry the rest and say, sweetheart, tomorrow morning you're going to the bank, go and keep the rest. So that was how we started saving, little by little. I would tell my wife, I want to buy her this. She would say, sweetheart, no be now. No be now. No be now. No be now. Sir, she was able to restrain me. When our church moved here, we stayed in 1 3-bedroom flat in Effa State for 11 years. When I had the opportunity and the privilege to afford anything I could have afforded. I want to buy a car. My wife will look at me and say, sorry, are you going to be living inside the boot? She said, does it make sense that you are buying such a car, you are bringing it to a landlord's house? That you have never started bringing new cars. The ones you have, they have increased our rent. Wise woman. Wise woman. I didn't miss it when I chose her. I didn't miss it. Are you learning something here? Does it mean we don't? Several times they're giving me. I always want to make sure I take care of her. I impress her. She say, hold on. At a point one day, there was a duplex that was open here. So I went home. I said, baby, come. Since our church is here now, I said, why don't I just go and rent one of these duplexes? She said, for what? I said, no, so that we can be close to church. She said, no. She said, don't forget, you are free to move there by yourself. The children and I will remain here. She said, the agreement we had is that from this house, we are moving to where? Our house. She said, it doesn't matter how many bedroom flat it is or duplex. If it's not your own, it's not your own. Restrain. Restrain. I don't like it when singles meeting goes quiet like this. Why are you this quiet? Help me look at your neighbor and say, why are you quiet like this? Please help Samuel. Samuel is meditating. Samuel, help me. So much is happening here today. Our amazing God. I'm trying to show you why some of you have lost it. You don't know why the guy left. You don't know why the girl left. For you, the brothers, you are not liberal. You are not open-handed. At your age, you are asking a woman for a recharge card. Now, I'm not saying accidentally. I'm not saying that you were in a desperate situation you couldn't buy. I'm saying Good morning. How are you? Sir, you invested the baritone voice to beg. So it's a matter of concern. Even your ancestors are concerned. You took the weight of your masculinity. How are you? You are fine? Wonderful. I said I should just call you. You've not sent me recharge this morning. I literally can see your great-grandfather, your great-great-grandfather. I can see them all weeping. That this is not the version of grandson we want to have. You mean you confidently, not that there is a problem, you confidently will enter a lady's car and you'll be driving around town giving people impression that is your own. So wrong orientation is one of the major reasons why people are not married. There's so much we can dig into there. Wrong assumption about who a husband is. Wrong assumption about who a wife should be. That a wife is somebody that must submit to you without you loving her first. You don't have any mission, but you want submission. You are a bunch of confusion and you are looking for submission. Sub is for mission, meaning come under the vision to make it come to pass. So you are saying you are not submission. You are not. You even forgot that you are not submitting. You are not submission. You are not. Hello, sir. It's not you are not submission. You are not submitting. So. The issue is not that she doesn't want to submit. There's nothing to sub under. Where is the mission? She's been asking you for a long time, where are we going to? I know the road. I know the road. And then you go in the night, you're like, where are they go? Where will I go? Where will I go? You don't know the way. Wrong orientation. Number 2. Write that down. Number 2. Negative attitude and toxic behaviors. Negative attitude and toxic behaviors. This is one of the major reasons why beautiful women are not married and handsome guys are still single. Negative attitude and toxic behavior is a major reason why beautiful women are not married and handsome guys are still single. You look good except for your attitude. You look good except for your behavior. Highly disrespectful. No regard for anybody. Full of yourself. There's no space for anybody within your space. You are the king on your throne and you demand all men to worship you. This arrogant attitude, this commandeering attitude, this anger that just spills at every little trigger. You break bottles. You smash windscreen. Then when you come back to yourself, did I do that? When did I do that? Did I do that? I'm so sorry. I didn't know what came over me. Windscreen broken. I didn't know what came over me. 59 inches television broken. I don't know what came over me. You have even broken the door of the house. One day you will break somebody's leg and you will not know what came over you. Attitude. You meet the mother. Those of you who are Africans. Hello, sister. God bless you. How you doing? You good? I know you're schooling Yale, Harvard, huh? I know you schooled there, yeah? But listen, if you are here, so what do you call this country? Eh? So in this country, you don't meet our mother. You meet my own mother. You meet my mother. You want to marry my brother. And then you came visiting my mom. And you say, hi, Florence, how are you? My mother, Florence. You call my mother by name. See, not only will you no longer be engaged to my brother, you will be properly assigned some designer slaps and be ushered out of our house.